Hey guys, Super Ninja back. Today we're going to be looking at my top 7 favorite Marvel projects. In 7th place, we're going to have Moon Knight. I know a lot of people think Loki's the best MCU TV show. I personally think it's Moon Knight. I love the dynamic between Stephen Grant and Mark Spector. I think it's so good. I think Stephen Grant is so funny, especially when he like that scene where he says, bring out the suit, and he, imagines an actual, suit, like a tuxedo. I think that's such a funny scene, and I love the dynamic between the two. In 6th place, we're going to have a much newer movie, Fantastic Four First Steps. I got to see this in theaters on opening day, and it was so good. I love all of the characters of the movie, especially Human Torch and Invisible Woman. They were so good in the movie. I do think Mr. Fantastic should have been a little bit better. I feel like he's the smartest man in the world, and that's what they're going for. But I feel like I wish we would have seen his stretchy powers more. In 5th place, we're going to have Captain America and the Winter Soldier. This was such a good movie. I know a lot of people have it as their number 1, but I feel like there are better movies in front of it, but they did such a good job on this movie, and in my opinion, Captain America is the best MCU trilogy. I love the first Avenger personally, and I feel like the Winter Soldier is just one of those movies where it's so fun to rewatch and everything, and it's so cool to see the Bucky Barnes and Steve Rogers interactions after Bucky loses his memories. In 4th place, we're going to have Deadpool and Wolverine. Deadpool and Wolverine is such a good movie. And this was another one that I got to see in theaters for my birthday. And it was such a good movie. I love Deadpool and Wolverine's dynamic. It was so interesting. And it's really deep. A lot of people think, oh yeah, it's just violence and comedy and all that stuff. But it was deep with Wolverine, redeeming himself to the world after he let all the X-Men die in his universe. And that's part of the reasons why I love it in general. But Deadpool is so funny. And the interactions with Wolverine, and I love the bus scene. The bus scene is my favorite MCU scene of all time. In 3rd place, we are going to have Spider-Man No Way Home. This movie was so hype in theaters, getting to see all 3 Spider-Man. I do think it starts off slow, but as you go throughout the movie, it gets better and better, especially the reveal of Green Goblin and Dr. Octopus. They did so good with this movie. And the interactions and dynamic between the 3 Spider-Man were so fun to watch. Just getting to see, the main 3 eras and everything. Andrew Garfield is my personal favorite Spider-Man, but Tom is a very close second. I'm not a really big Tobey fan, but I do think Tobey has the best movies. And it was just such a nice movie to have, especially for the lows of Phase 4. In 2nd place, we have Captain America Civil War. In my opinion, this is the best Captain America movie. Technically it's an honorary Avengers movie, but I love just getting to see the downfall of Avengers. Not saying I don't love the Avengers, but saying that it's so interesting to see. I'm personally Team Cap, but I do think Cap should have told Iron Man that, yeah, Bucky did kill Iron Man's parents. That's pretty important to tell your best friend, or your new best friend-ish. And it's just so, tragic to see the downfall of the 2 characters, how they worked together so well in the first Avengers movie and Avengers Age of Ultron, and they just don't work together anymore. But in 1st place, we have Avengers Infinity War. How much Marvel accomplished with that one movie, getting so many characters a good amount of screen time in 1.5 hour period, is beyond me. They did so good with that movie. I do think Infinity War is a lot better than Endgame. Endgame's still probably in my top 10, but in my opinion, Infinity War is the better of the 2. And it's so cool to see, all of the characters unite and everything, which is part of the reasons why I like Endgame with the portal scene. And I do kind of wish Ant-Man was in the movie. I feel like it would have been really interesting to see some of the interactions with Ant-Man and the Guardians of the Galaxy. But obviously Ant-Man and the Wasp happening at the same time. But yeah, it's my number one movie, and I love it for that. Anyway, hope to see you all in the next one. Bye.